Alright, so going back together with the 347 out of the F250. Here's the heads I got. Alright, so these are the Edelbrock, what are these? E Street heads. Yeah, so they have, I can't remember the size on the exhaust valve, but here's a side-by-side comparison of a factory Ford valve out of the E7s and the 202 on the intake on this thing. And here's the difference in the exhaust valve. It's not a terribly big difference, but it's there. So we got way larger intake ports. Pretty good size. Well, the exhaust ports are a 1/4 inch bigger actually. So I'm going to be slapping that on. Got one on already. Yeah, there it is, all torqued down and whatnot. That's a good looking head, if I do say so. Then, here in a minute, you'll see the rockers I got going on it. Yeah, I think everything should be good to go. We got some assembly lube in these, just for a little bit of, just in case. I don't think I'm going to have any issue out of it, but I would rather know I did something that is a good thing to do than to wonder if I should have done it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that head on here, get it torqued down, and then go from there. Yeah, I got the head on, got the push rods measured. What I got here is it's a 1/6 ratio roller rocker, stud mount. That one's from Summit. So, as far as the push rods go, we're looking at 7 inches on that. Getting it centered up on that right there. Then you just turn the motor over and check it out. Make sure it's going like that, just not moving on the stud like I just showed. And then, like that one right there, if that mark is right there in smack center, then that's your push rod length. Then you just pull this out, measure it. We came up with 7 inches. Now, just have to get those. Then once I get the push rods, this thing can completely go back together. Really hoping, new clutch too. Yeah. then it'll be ready to go. I'm really hoping. Then I gotta get the exhaust painted too. So I will be right back with fresh parts and some other stuff. Alright, finally got back with the fresh parts and other stuff, and we got the rockers bolted down with the push rods. I think we got them adjusted right. Got the clutch, new headers because the old ones were a lot smaller than these ports, so that was not going to work. In fact, I think the seal surface on these would have gone inside of the port. They're tiny. They're long enough, but they're too narrow. So I doubt that would have sealed. We got new headers. Bigger ports, they match up way better. By a lot. The only problem is, if you come over here and see them air pipes, that one there 100% for a fact is going to have to be cut and moved that way, I think. Hopefully it's as simple as that. That one there might be fine. I don't know. Really hoping I don't have to touch that one. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to touch that one. But you'll have that. So, the oil pan, I think I mentioned it before, it's stripped out. So, got a helicoil for that. And I'm pretty satisfied with what I'm seeing under here. Nothing looks like it's, you know, trying to grind itself off. Haven't seen any metal flakes or shavings or anything like that, so we're good there. And hopefully never see anything like that, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Spent too much time and money in this thing to just wipe a bearing or something like that. That would be stupid. So, gonna get that cleaned up right there. And you probably see this. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. Oh, there's that. 392 International motor. Alright, so finally like 89% complete. I got the oil pan cleaned out back on the helicoil coil core thing. Worked pretty good. It's got oil in it and I don't think it's leaking. Nope. No leak. We're good there. New pan gasket. Other new stuff. New headers. I got different headers. These are quite a bit bigger. I like these better. They look better. Then you got the valve covers back on. They're shiny. Got my extra shiny carburetor back on. My extra shiny distributor. It's also loose. Variable spark adjust timing thing. And I got it primed up, of course, because I wasn't going to put this all together until I got it primed. And the answer is yes, it does have oil pressure. Actually, I did actually come up to 70 with the drill turned all the way up. So that's like maybe 8,000 RPM. This thing will never see that. If it does, then I'm trying to blow it up. I'm going to try not to for a little while. And then, you know, see what it'll handle at some point. Maybe it's about to blow up and I'll just go ahead and finish it off. That hopefully won't be for a while. Anyway, probably gonna make this a two-part deal. Put the engine in later. So what else have we got going on here? That thing really does look good too, don't it? Oh, you put the flywheel back on. Can't do that till I get this thing off the stand though, so. Oh, I don't think anybody's seen that clutch. New clutch I got. Okay. so much stuff laying around right now. I cannot wait till this thing is done and then I can clean up in here because this is absolutely tragic. Alright, 11-inch McLeod, and it's red. So, you know it's a good clutch. And you know it's going to make some power. Oh, one other thing. So I've got 3 4-wheelers. One of them is a 80s model Yamaha Big Bear, all-wheel drive. Another one is a 95 Honda Foreman all-wheel drive. That one doesn't have a motor. Gotta find a motor for it. Then I've got the 07 Honda Rancher. That one's 4-wheel drive. Need a stator though. The Yamaha runs great. Now, to get a little, you know, extra wham out of my utility 4-wheelers, you know, going to try to find a turbo that'll go on it. So, trying to figure out which one I should put the turbo on. Or do I just turbo all of them? Because the Rancher, I want to put a supercharger on one too. The Rancher would be the easiest one to do it with. The Yamaha is smaller. It's a 350. It's foot shift. And it pops and crackles on the D-cell. So it sounds pretty cool. So with a turbo, I think that would sound pretty neat. I like the idea of a turbo on that one. I think that's what I'm going to do. But, you know, see what you think. Go ahead and put it in the comments. I mean, it's not going to hurt anybody. You write whatever you want. Just which one should have the turbo. And I will show them right now. Yamaha Big Bear 350, I'm fairly certain. Rancher 400, and then the Foreman 400. Well, Foreman 0, as you can see right there. Whichever one. 86 Ford F-150. Oh wait, we're talking about 4-wheelers. Yeah, so let me know what you think, which one you want to see with the turbo. This truck will be done soon, and I need more stuff to do videos with. Should be just one more video on the truck, and then it's done. I really hope so. Alright, don't think I'm forgetting anything other than actually putting the motor in and putting that on the YouTubes. But trying to stretch this out a little bit because I don't have a lot of stuff. And now you know why it's called Sidetrack Garage. Anyway, got the 347 going in very soon. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Oh, and I noticed just now 10 subscribers. Great. Thanks. Later.